Okay, so first of all, put on the magic shoes. So if you don't say anything, Luda will see the shoes and he should grant you entry. We're going to come up to the deer fencing. We're opening this part way and going to step over the bottom just in case anyone gets out. It's easier if they just get stuck in that area. We're walking over. We're going to open up this jank fence part. There's 3 pieces. Put them over to the side. The chickens are not out yet. Then we're going to walk over this jank thing again and close it up. And just kind of play with the hooks and pull up the fencing and stuff. It's basically so that if you push against it, like if it was a fox or something, that they can't get through. So here, I'm still playing with it. It's jank, I know. All this stuff is jank. The chickens, though, right now are safe, so that's good. All right. So there. So that inside door is open, and the deer fencing's closed. Then you come to the metal gate next to the coop, open it up, go right to the scratch. Your feet are behind the cans. Don't talk to them if you don't need to. Grab some scratch, throw it outside. And you see, I forgot to open the door first, but that's okay. They're all piling in the coop because they want to go outside. So Luda is already at the door, and he's waiting for the door to be opened, which we could keep it, the carabiner. Just open it, and then they can come out. We fasten it with the carabiner, so it's enough so they can come out. Here's instructions in case you forget what to do. It's basically food and water and a little bit of poop management. Okay, then you can get some feed. Now that they're all out, they're going for scratch. Bake them out. Take 1 scoop, pour half a scoop, and toss half a scoop. Whoa. Here goes. Whoa. Now this is for the little ones, and you're gonna end up throwing like 2 scoops. This is in the morning. 1 and 2. I throw it so there's some in the inside, some on the outside, just in case the little ones. Here's more for little ones. We're just dumping that extra water at the bottom because it's a little dirty, and checking the feed. There should be plenty of feed though when you're there. You probably don't have to do anything with the feed. You're just checking it and make sure there's enough there. There's some there. Put the water back. Now this is duck water. I shake it gently to loosen it all up and dump it. Put it down kind of low because the chicks can get in there too and drink it. Trying to wean them off the other stuff, and just refill it. Clean water. Pour a bunch of water in the duck waterer here. And then this is the hanging water. Just make sure they have some in there. It's going to be clean probably. You don't have to do anything. Here's a funnel I use to get this outside water. I'm trying to film it with one hand and it didn't work. I need 2 hands to do this. So you just put the funnel, you aim it at the bucket, and then you fill it. And then you go in the coop, open the door, grab the long-handled rake, and you're just fluffing the straw inside. This is because the ducks sleep in there, and that way, if their poo is a little wet, it gets absorbed by the straw. Alright, so then go in the coop. Here's your safety latch. If you accidentally lock yourself in, you pull the copper wire and it will open for you so you won't get stuck. And I like to move the ramp over. It's a little bit easier to get to things. Behind these boards is a short rake. It's good for scooping the poop. Well, raking the poop into a pile. I have the light on there, it's kind of dark. But I just get the big pieces and pull it all over into a pile. And then I get this kitty litter scooper. Let's try this again. Kitty litter scooper with the lid. Lift it. Set it down. And then scoop away. And here, again, I'm using one hand because I'm holding the camera with the other one. But I usually use that half rake that you just used to scoop it into the, like, move it into the scooper. So I usually use two hands to do it. It's really simple. And I'll leave you gloves if you like. That's not a problem. So you don't have to touch any of it. And sometimes you might see some eggshells that, you know, from soft shells. Don't sweat it. It's okay. Just put it all in there. There. Now you can see I would just pull the poop into the scooper. I just fill the lid up and then dump it in the can. And then put the scooper back on. I usually put it in upside down because I don't want them stepping on it. They're retarded and they will break a toe. And then I push the sand back that I had scooped or moved over just to make it a little bit level, less bare spots. And that way the poop doesn't stick. And put the tools back. And then put the ramp back. Okay. And sometimes I gotta check back there for eggs. Now, depending on the temperature inside, there are windows that can be opened and closed. Like if it's going to be cold, I would close them up. Or if it's going to be blowing wind and storms, I might close them part way. I also have a fan with adjustable controls for higher or lower. We do have a light that we can use in there. You click it 3 times to turn it off. It's rechargeable. And it's underneath the window is where it goes if you want to pull it out. And just remember, if you lose the charge, you just recharge it with like a USB port. So it's really important when you close doors that you pull on them again to make sure that they are actually closed. That keeps them in and critters out. This is a carabiner. It goes right on the latch of the coop. This keeps the raccoons from getting in or out. Well, the chickens can't get out. The raccoons won't get out. In. This is my duck post, my duck pole. Just a small PVC, narrow PVC pipe. It's very long, so it extends my reach of my arms. And then I'll show you how the ducks really know to move. You don't have to even touch the ducks with it. You just kind of come toward them gently and slowly with that. And like I said, it extends your arms and they just go away from the stick. So if you need to put them in at night, you go into this gate, and this is how it opens and closes. It's supposed to close on the latch. There you go, and just pull it again. But you go in through this gate, through the tunnel, use the post